Yo, what's going on, everyone? Wesley the Galactic God here, and once again we're back at this guy, Star Technology. So, let's just hope that we can at least push through Chapter 1, or, well, the early game, technically. It's technically Chapter 1. Come on, don't give me issues now. Oh yeah, and I didn't exactly do a whole lot last time. I'm still getting those parts together. Um, right, I forgot I didn't find it yet. So, why am I not able to use it? Oh, that just extends my reach of it. Forgot about that. Okay, so you need the steel plates. Great. Um, do we even have anything close to steel right now? Um, I don't think so. Wait a second, did I even connect all of these just yet? Yeah, I connected them all already. Hmm. Why does it seem like... Oh, well, in any case, we do have everything practically enabled and whatnot, so I just need to get some wrought iron. But also, first things first, I need to take this and... there we go. And thus I get this. But I can't use that just yet. Why? Because I need a couple of iron stuff. One, two, hammer, done. Take back the hammer. Now for the iron plate, what I use it for. Let's get the knife. And there we go. So now we use the knife to open up the brick form casing. Now, there's a bunch of ways we're going to use this. We're going to need compressed fire clay and compressed coke clay. And no, don't try that at home, kids. Anyways, where is the clay? Because I know it's in here. Did I not get clay yet? Well, that's going to be an issue. Anyways, we should also get a bulk smelter going. Huh, I don't actually think I've got it set up yet. Yes, sort by mod. There we go, the large terminal size. Huh, I didn't... that's right, because I was still getting water. So we're just going to also casually create a bucket that we're going to need for a lot later. Now... oh, and ta-da! Got that task completed. But for now... right. I was getting a crucible. And these things are relatively cheap, to be totally honest. Yo, what's up, Triss? Hey. Oh, hardy har har you. I see that comment. Yeah, wrought iron is basically the same as iron, just a little bit better for some odd reason. So, there we go. Oh, crucible. Now, what I'm going to do with this guy, don't mind the diamond axe. I'm going to place him right here. What I need to do next is going to shock you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take these 4 saplings. I'm going to throw them in here. Why? Because in the crucible, it's squeezing out the water. I feel that, Tris. Believe me, I feel that. And today, actually, I've got a lot more free time before I have to go do something, which is really good because, well, let's just say that I got wrestling tonight. And there's going... Oh, I could have done a crucible already. Man. Anyways. But, yeah, so what I'm going to be doing tonight is, you know, my usual thing at wrestling. But it's going to be good, fun because it's an event called SummerSlam. And there's going to be some of my favorites there. And I can't wait because after this, I just need 3 more signatures or stamps, quote unquote, on my red card, and I can get into the next Super Show free. I also probably know what you guys are thinking. You've explained wrought iron, Wes. How do you get it? Well, it's a lot more simple or confusing than you think. Because once I'm done building this little platform a bit more, because I'm going to be extending a space for a lot more storage of other items later. But in order to get iron, I also need to wait for the I need to wait for the water to be done oozing out. But I'm just going to take one single piece of iron. Alright? To get wrought iron, this is what you do. That easy. But also that confusing. I just sizzled it on a campfire just to, what, increase durability? You see where my confusion lies. Oh yeah, because they can tell you, Tris, that I'm a totally different person at wrestling. And also, Riley, thank you for the subscription earlier today. Alright, so now with the wrought iron and everything acquired, next thing I gotta do is make the infinite water source. Which is gonna take a lot longer than I originally planned. So, yeah. This is what I gotta do. Is I gotta wait for all this to just be done. Which I can do just a tad bit faster if I want to be cheaty. And that I do. Throw that on top of there. And now that's heated by 4, while this one's only heat 2. And it should go a bit faster, hopefully. Yeah, this one's going at 2, this one's going at 4. So this one I should get 2 buckets out of, maybe? We'll see. This one I'll only get a bucket. But this way is going to be a lot faster to do things. How do I sort my... There we go. I forgot my buttons. Now, what I could right now do if I really wanted is to make... It would be to make a diamond set of armor, but that's no fun. So, right... Yeah, I'm telling you, Trez, Riley and his girl, they're fun. But next thing's next is I will need to grab bronze or copper. I'm gonna need to make 6 of these. Then I put that back. I take zinc. I grab just 1. I grab tin. Do the same for just 1. That goes back, and now these 6 I throw up here. I hit it with this to get brass, and then tin to get bronze. And then next thing's next is just the next stage of tower. Because I told you, Triss, we're gonna do this. It's gonna grow. This time I'm not tearing it down. Alright, so just as a usual party trick I can do, since I have the wrench. Ta-da! I can already hear your confused noises now, Tristan. Is that a sad thing? Yes, I fell into the void, and I came out from the top of the world. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. Alright. There we go. And then just back down. You have any questions, Tris? I'd be happy to answer them. There's another mod pack I do play called uh, Sky Factory 4, and it's a very fun, interactive little thing, to say the least. And yes, I actively had to say fun little thing, because you don't go getting ores the normal processy way. And it's far easier compared to this. Alright, so now that I have enough of that more set up, next, yep, there's one. Oh, it just went a little bit faster. Take the water bucket. Take this one. There we go. And now we have an infinite source of water, which this is what I need to do next. I take the water, one piece of dust, turns into clay. Now I plop the clay in there, plop it down, pick it up, and then hit it in here. So next, I need to set this to 64. Place it in there, and then 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So now, this is what I gotta do. Plop, 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 and then the rest is sand. And now, with all of this, we now have 3 stacks of compressed clay. Just to make that perfectly clear. This is what we gotta do next. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of granite. Wait, wrong kind of crucible for that. That was just for the water. Thank you very much. Now what we need to do is actually do a little bit more finicking around. So I'm just going to take 7 of these for now. This is not going to be your typical start. Apples. I'm going to set this to 64. And then we're going to come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need 1 more. 8. So this is what I do next. Leave 1 bone meal here, throw it in with this, to get 7 porcelain clay. Now that I have that done, I take the porcelain clay, throw it like this, and I get an unfired crucible. I take that unfired crucible, throw it in the furnace, and you can probably guess where that's going. So now that I have the fired crucible, I place that on top of the campfire, in which, by the way, ta-da, I have more things done. So now, throw that like this. And by the way, to make easy cobblestone in this bucket for this barrel, that's going to be a little challenge. But this will be worth it. So now that the crucible is a fired crucible, I throw the granite in here. And now, since it's powered by the campfire, what's going to happen is it's going to go get melted down into lava. I'm going to take that lava and I'm going to have to use it for something, for the very first thing. That's going to be very fun. So now, if I come over here, perfect, 3 granite. I make granite slabs out of those. Like that. And now, 128. Throw that in there, hit the button to do that. Well, honestly, I was going to make the area for this big anyways. And honestly, I'm thinking about throwing it back here. So I need to ditch that 1 piece of wood. And now that I've done so, I could begin forming a platform. Because I'm going to have the varying spaces of my base be made of different materials uh, for different things alone. And probably wondering, well, why? Eh, honestly, I'm tired of being normal and doing things a certain way, so, ugh. Oh, I hate how I have to stretch my legs out certain ways and it hurts. But yeah, Tris, I will say this, don't be me. Don't do what I did last night. It was not smart. To be fair, this is the Riley that was with me that it also encouraged me to drink. So, he's not paying attention somewhat. Oh, I heard him giggle, so he heard me.
I hear you a little bit.
Uh-huh, I can hear you giggling over there, you trucker. And that was, by the way, just one stack alone. So this is probably an 8 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's an 8 by 8. So I'm still planning to use a whole lot more of this for this space of cobblestone generation. It's going to be very easy for that. It's not planks and this isn't diorite, this is granite. Same kind of concept though, but eh. Ugh. I just can't wait, Tris, because tonight for wrestling, oh, wrestling tonight is going to be so fun. Because here's the thing, Tris. One of the matches I'm heavily looking forward to. You think what I did with the champ was bad? Bro. The tag team swipe right despises me. Anytime I'm there and they look and they see me, their faces are immediately, ah, great, he's here. It was just it's so great to know that I can piss people off just by being me. And honestly, that's what makes my wrestling experiences fun. Is that I know I can piss off the bad guys, and it's gonna be happening about 7:30, give or take. But in order to be able to watch the matches, you need to have the fuck. I'm trying to think. You need to have the IWTV app, and you still need a subscription. Though it's not that much. It's like maybe $10, give or take a month, which I think I forgot to factor into my budget. I'll go look at that later. But yeah, I mean, I could allow you to borrow mine as well, because I have mine on my phone and on my TV. If you really want to see me be me, oh, bro, you have no idea. Like, you can ask Riley how I am. He's seen that beast. Hey, don't forget to text that dude, because, can't hear words. Unless you're collabing with me, in which case get your butt over here.
No, I'm just sucking.
Oh, wholeheartedly. You remember how I showed you that thing with Bryce Donovan, the champ? I've done far worse to swipe right. One of the two is known as Brad Baylor. Baylor don't like me very much. Why? Because anytime he shows up, I start the chant, Baylor is a failure. Baylor is a failure. Because it's always Brad Baylor that if Swipe Right usually lost before they were tag team champs, they legit just Baylor fucked it up every time. And so I look at Ricky Smokes, I'm like, dude, you may be the joke show, but he's the failure. Why do you keep him around? I antagonize the shit out of people, and it's great. It's a bit of an understatement there. Whole different person? Oh, jeez. You might as well call me fucking Superman. Because, bro, I know that when I'm there, I'm fucking bad. Uh, Tonight, though, I have my budget planned out. Uh, Reason, by the way, I won't be able to stream for as long as I'd like today. Yes, is because of that, but at the same time, gotta start getting ready by 5, so that way I can actually head out and be there on time. Because I also got to take out rent and everything first. Because, adult responsibilities. After I have all of my bills sorted and everything is good, hardy har har, fuck you too, asshole. And also, part of my language, I don't plan to get monetized by YouTube at any given fucking point. So, back. Backity back. You can already tell I'm in that fucking mood. I am in that I don't give a fuck. Alright. So this should be a big enough platform for cobblestone generation. I can hear Trish practically dying. Oh crap, I forgot to set a few things a certain way. So this actually needs to be back here because this needs to do this, and it needs to allow items in and out. So that was just... Is this one doing it? Yep. Okay. So now it's just from here onward. Which, that may take up a little bit of my time, but that's fine. Like, I have the time on my hands. It's like 2:45 for me, so I'm golden right now. I can legit keep going for at least another hour and a half, give or take. So, if that's auto outputting and allowing. And keep doing the same with all of these. Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. I've been streaming for at least half hour, so they can't demonetize me. Fuck you. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I have a problem with authority. Do you think I have a problem with authority, Riley?
Yeah.
There was no hesitation in that.
I didn't make that one. Okay, because I have problems with those.
Sometimes.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. It's not all the time. Just a good portion of it. Ugh. Alright, so... And no, I play without the Minecraft music, by the way. I absolutely despise the music. It gives me a fucking migraine. It legit reminds me of Lavender Town from the original Pokemon games. Oh my god, I wanted to throw something.
what about with like that? You feel like you're like living in a loop, especially when the music's playing over and over.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 3:15. Alright, so in about a half hour. That's fine. And would you look at that by the... Are you serious right now? Are you I'm in a snowy beach biome. That is my legit spawn point. Are you serious? Okay, we're making torches. We're keeping that ice melted. Actually, no, what? Forget the there we go. There. Now the water cannot melt. Or cannot freeze. Oh my god, that was a pain. Yeah, I'm in a snowy beach biome. What the fuck? Of all places to start spawn. Of all we're making the most of it, streaming it, it's happening, I don't give a fuck. Alright, so now the cobblestone generation is going to start over there, where I'm going to need a different water setup, so that's going to hold on for a moment. Okay, so that was this is a frozen river, cool. Snowy beach. That's... Alright. So in order to do this, it's gonna require finesse, skill, and... Oh, that bullshit. No, it's not. So I'm going to need just... Where was the campfires? There. I'm going to need at least one campfire. This is going to be difficult. Alright, so this is what we're going to do for the first setup. So all the way over here, I don't care that I'm going to have to run back and forth. Right about here is where we're going to start this setup. Which means I'm going to need to remove this, this, and this. So I can place that, that, and that. Now. Oh geez, that was lag. Now I'm going to need one here, one here, one here. Ugh. Where is it? Here it is. Grab a few more. Oh, wholeheartedly. If they had quicksand, it's all over. Like, all Minecraft players would be screwed. Just to make it somewhat fancy to step up here. Perfect. There we go. And then I'm going to need to start making andesite alloys. Now, before I actually go start setting up everything, there's going to be the first, is going to be the campfire. More water. Oh, and neat trick if you're playing Sky Factory 4 or any Skyblock. If you're planning on playing on survival, make sure that when you're doing it, you place your slabs on the bottom half, because, fun fact, mobs will not and cannot spawn on the bottom half. So up here, I need to have lit the fuck up. But everywhere else, not really. The more you know about Minecraft. And now... oh yes, that was not the only lava I needed as well. So I'm going to throw 4 more in there so I can get another bucket. Because right now I need to grab... Oh, oops. I need to grab just 1 cobblestone. Once that 1 cobblestone is done, stone. Ta-da! Pop up here, pop. Now I take the 9, hit it like this, hit it like this again. Slabs will come up here and be placed in there. Now, with these, I'm going to need to make a stone barrel. Which, chest, iron bucket, and there we go. But therein lies a slight difficulty. I need to make another bucket. Thus, I have the bucket, but first, I also need chest. So, chest, bucket, slab, this, and ta-da, barrel. Now, we're going to come over here, and we're going to start to create one of the first transformation things we're going to need. So now, this is a stone barrel that I'm going to keep needing for a long-ass while. I'm going to come over here and grab the first bucket of lava. In the stone barrel goes the lava in the first slot. What's going to happen is, in the barrel, lava is going to sit there. That's set at 1. I don't need that at 1. I need it at 0. So I need it like this. Now what's going to happen is this lava is not going to get used whatsoever. This is going to be where the items go. I'm going to need a specialized tool for this, or a specialized thing for this. Which reminds me, do I have... No. Oh. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna need to go do that anyways. Well, I did mean to hit that, but I didn't mean for it to freeze. There we go. So, there we go. Let's actually yoink one of these, yoink one of these. That's gonna be for later, don't worry about that. This is gonna be needed right there. This one will go there. But that's not what we're gonna need right now. So next, I need to take... I'm gonna casually do that. Where's copper? Here it is. I need to take 2 copper ingots and, well, mush them into 1 copper plate, which is a very terrible freaking ratio, but eh. So now, this is where certain things come into play that I'm going to need. I'm going to take 1 iron ingot, and I'm going to turn it into 45 pieces of iron nuggets. I'm going to take 4 andesite. Throw these in here. There we go. I have my first andesite alloys. Which is good. Which is very, very, very good. Because now we're going to be getting into automation. So with these, I'm going to make 8 of them into 16 of these. Now with it, for just one of these, I'm actually going to do this. Turn it one into a large cogwheel, one into a small. Now that I've done that, it's gonna go. Oh, F me. What was just there? Yeah, I gotta switch this real quick. Oh, Jesus. What did I do? So that would have been... Ah, I know what it was. This is why I don't like doing that. Alright, now that I have that all going, now I have a mechanical pump. With this mechanical pump, this is what's going to happen. Wheel, there we go. Pipe, mechanical pump. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to... Nope. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I can waterlog my wheels. There we go. Now, as I was saying, I need to plop there, there, there. Damn it! Yeah, I'm not reaching that over here. Alright. And there. That's all connected now. However, this right here, this is where I need to connect something else. And this large cogwheel is going to come in clutch. Now, I need to take one of these. I'm also going to throw that back in there. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the small cogwheel and I head back over to the cobblestone area. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to plop it there. Come casually over under it. There. And now that is gone. And now that is transferring all of that into there, making cobblestone. Now, that's not where it's going to end, though. Oh, and... Yep. And now, this is what I'm going to finally make. I'm going to take one chest. Perfect. One chest, this makes one piece. And I know you're going to have to get going soon, Triss. Check this out. I'm going to go in here, and now I have the ability to store an infinite amount of cobblestone. Next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here to my storage store stuff. Come down to where I need it. I'm gonna take at least a stack of that. One, and here we go. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to connect this. Oop. I'm now going to connect the cobblestone generation to the storage unit. So now I am going to pop there. along here will be extra storage buses that I can pull from. I knew that it was going to be at least... Yeah, I knew it was going to be more than half a stack, so that's why I grabbed more than half a stack, so I grabbed a full stack. Alright, so now that's hooked up. That's hooked up there. Not that I didn't have unlimited cobblestone anyways, I just made it a little bit easier. And also for the quest. So now I go pop, go circuits, done. There's much more than just that. There's all these that I will get to in time. But now that I have that, I need to get this done. And this is where this extra bucket of lava is going to come into play. So first and foremost, I will need a creative motor. But this is not where everything ends, sadly. This is just where it begins. If I remember correctly, it's tin plates to make it. No, it's not. Okay, cool. So then it is indeed the iron plates. Nope, that's not it. Yep, here it is. It's iron plates. Okay. So, I make 4 iron plates. This, cool, done. Next, what I need to do is I need to come grab 1 log, flop it down, strip it, plop it up there, pop it down once more, and hit it with this, which turns it into the andesite casing, which once again is going to start our heavy process. So now, this propeller here with this and a shaft makes an encased fan. This is where I'm going to set up something that you're going to not believe. So that's where the fan's going to go, and then I'm going to need to set this here. I need to pull it this way. No. There we go. Alright, cool. It's pushing air that way. Alright, since it is, this is where I need to do certain things. Now, I need to take the granite, and I need to come back over here. It's right here. I'm going to place one of these, but then here I'm placing this. Now you're probably wondering, well, why are you doing it like that? Because this right here is going to be my area, is going to be my super smelter. Now, what's a super smelter? Well, I'll show you. Got my iron bucket. Grab the lava. Then I come over to where this is. Plop the lava there. And thus, ta-da! What happens next is an absolute mystery to most, but relative science to those who know what they're doing. I throw the compressed coke clay there. I wait. They should be going any moment now. There we go. Now I come up, grab all three, and ta-da! Coke oven bricks. Now this is what I'm going to do with one of the stacks, because I need to make it into coke oven bricks. Now there's going to be a lot more I can do with the coke oven bricks. Such as, once I do this, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Now, with this, I need to make this, which means I need more iron plates. So, here we go. Plop, 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 plop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And coke oven. Now, I will need to make a coke oven hatch for a couple of other items. However, I can do that at a later date. For now, this is what I need to do. Over here, I'm going to plop, 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 plop. 1, 2. Oh, this is going to be an actual thing for a moment. And coke oven. Now, you're probably wondering, alright, you have the coke oven, what are you going to do with it? So glad you asked. Take 44 charcoal and 22 wrought iron. Right, so this is what I would get normally. This is something I'm going to need for later. But now, this is where shit really gets heavy. Alright, perfect. I have just enough spots left over. This is what I need now. I need to take my clay, and I need to go turn it into bricks. Once it turns into bricks, then I can take one of these bricks I'll be able to turn it into brick dust. Then I'll be able to take clay, a clay block, turn it into clay dust. Take those, mix them, and turn them into fire clay dust. Then, after I've compacted all of it, what I can do is take that and make compressed fire clay bricks and everything. So now, that's gonna go there. Brick dust, clay dust, mix it, fire clay. Now that I have that, bam, bam. Circle, and then compressed fire clay. Next, with the compressed fire clay, like I said. Alright, later, Tris. Oh, yeah. Definitely. And this time, you're definitely joining me. I don't mind doing 2 streams in one night. Laters. Ugh. Wow, it's been over an hour. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. So that's probably not gonna hit for another couple of hours. But I think right now is where I'm about to start wrapping it up. But don't be too upset, party peoples. I will always be back for more entertainment whenever needed. But right now, I need primitive blast furnace and a primitive ore factory, meaning I need to get these wrought iron and brass setups. So, what I'll do is I'll leave it here. Because after this, once we get both of those set up over here in our beginning production, we're going to have access to many more things. Many, many more things. So, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. And I hope that, everybody does well. So, this is Wesley the Galactic God signing off. However, don't forget 3 important things. Alright, peoples? That's what I'm telling you.